As Israel continues through the wilderness, another strange moment appears in the story. A pagan prophet named Balaam is summoned by the king of Moab. Balak is terrified of Israel, so he wants Balaam to curse them. But something unexpected happens. Every time Balaam attempts to speak against Israel, God turns the curse into blessing. Again and again, Balaam opens his mouth, and prophecy comes out instead. And then comes one of the most important prophecies in the entire Old Testament. Balaam declares, "I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star shall come forth from Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel." This is not just poetry. This is messianic language. The star represents a coming ruler, and the scepter is the sign of kingship. The same promise first hinted at in Genesis through Judah now becomes clearer. A king is coming, and centuries later, the Gospel of Matthew begins with wise men from the east following a star. And where does it lead them? To Christ. A pagan prophet once foretold a star rising from Jacob. Now pagan wise men arrive searching for the king it announced. The pattern is intentional, even more remarkable. Balaam is not an Israelite. He is a Gentile, and yet God still speaks through him. This reveals something important. The coming Messiah is not only for Israel, but for the nations, and there is another hidden layer. Balaam speaks blessing even when hired to curse, because no earthly power can overturn the covenant God has established. What God blesses cannot ultimately be destroyed by man. And throughout Scripture, this pattern continues. Humanity opposes God's plan, yet God continually turns evil toward his purpose. The prophecy of the star becomes a thread stretching across centuries. From the wilderness to Bethlehem, from Balaam to the Magi, from prophecy to fulfillment. And once again, the Old Testament is not separate from Christ. It is preparing for him, pointing toward him, waiting for him. The king with the scepter, the light rising from Jacob, the promised ruler who would come not only for one people, but for the whole world.